Hello, online crew. Today we're going to talk about building up your network with your ideal prospects. So when you post something, you can get more engagement, more interaction, more conversations going, and your efforts on social media are going to be far more strategic and targeted and effective. Does that sound good to you? It should do. So I'm going to share with you I guess it's a bit of a strategy in how you can end up networking and spending your time on social media and filling your feed with the right people. And when you do this, could you imagine your feed, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram? Oh, and just on Instagram, because I was sitting in front of my fire yesterday and I didn't have the right setup, I didn't go live yesterday on Instagram for my Instagram people. How are you? And I've tried to upload my video from yesterday on Facebook over to Instagram. I tried like 4 times and it just wouldn't upload. So you will need to go to Facebook to watch the recording of the live yesterday. But I did give you some great information yesterday on my live. So those of you on Instagram, you'd need to go over to Facebook to catch that because Instagram wouldn't let me upload it. It was, I don't know what was wrong. So yeah, sorry, Instagram. I wasn't live with you yesterday, but some great information. So make sure you catch that replay. And I completely forgot where I am and what I was talking about. So if you're live with me, say hello and I'll give you a shout out so I can regroup myself. But if we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin. I'm your online crew captain and I am here of service to our amazing crew here of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, social sellers, whatever you like to call yourself. And you want to use modern social media strategies to build your business online. But you want to do it in a way where you have integrity and you're a human before a marketer. So if that's something that's important to you, then you're in the right place because that's how I choose to build my business. I don't care if I build my business a little bit slower by being a human before a marketer because I want to build with integrity. I want to respect people. I don't want to push anything on anybody. If what I have is right for somebody, then amazing, but I'm certainly not going to shove it down people's throat. So if that's the way you want to build, then that's what we talk about here, strategies around that. So when we sort of talk about building your network, which is something that every single one of you needs to do if you're going to be successful on social media. If you talk to just the same people all the time, like you've got the same number of friends on your friends list and you have for like the last 5 years, or Instagram, the same number of followers on Instagram, like forever, it's going to be really hard for you to get much traction in building a business on social media because you're just talking to the same people. And if they don't engage with you now, you're letting down your algorithm and not enough people are seeing your content. So if you're one of those people that's like, I post something and I don't get much engagement, then this strategy that I'm going to talk to you about today is important. So I'd take notice of what I'm going to share with you today. Just regarding the live today, this is my kind of last official live at my normal time for a couple of weeks. Because if you haven't been following along, I got my passport finally, and I am leaving for Las Vegas next Tuesday morning, my time, which if you're in the US and Canada, etc., will be your Monday afternoon, evening. So I won't be live in my normal schedule for the next 2 weeks. But what you will hear from me and see from me is my journey from leaving Australia to getting to the US, to the event that I'm going to, Digital Network Live, to speaking on stage, to being incredibly nervous, I'm sure, to how it went, to what I'm up to, where I am. I'm going to share all of that with you over the next couple of weeks. So just a word of warning, my normal live schedule, which you're used to seeing me, will not be the same for the next 2 weeks, but I'm bringing you on the ride with me in my whole Vegas experience, including the lengthy trip over there, where I'm actually based in Australia. I have to get to another side of Australia before I can even get out of the country. So we are in 4 airports for me to get from where I live to Las Vegas. 4 airports there, 4 airports back, probably about 30 hours of travel before we get there. And it's grueling, and I'll just you're coming on the ride with me. Are you up for that? So that's what you're going to see over the next couple of weeks. So come on the ride with me to Vegas, and Yeah, I'll share that with you. But just on that, if you can't be in Vegas with me and you can't have a gin and tonic or a margarita with me in person, then get your virtual ticket. The link is above if you're on Facebook. Instagram, I'll put it in the caption after. attractionmarketing.com/Helen. attractionmarketing.com/Helen. There's a current $200 discount off the virtual tickets. That's only for a couple of more days. So you can actually be there and watch me on stage and watch everyone else like Ray Higdon, John and Nadia Melton, Marina Cerrone, Bryn Lang, all these multiple $1 million, successful home-based business owners, and they're sharing all their secrets. So go to attractionmarketing.com/Helen and get your virtual ticket so you can share it with me from the comfort of your own home. So let me say hello to a few people. We've got Cherie, we've got Beth, who has the octopus, which is one of our online crew concierge team. Hello, Donna. Hello, Marie. Hello, Facebook user. Learning on a jet, leaving on a jet plane. Yeah, there's a song about that, isn't there? So I look forward to sharing that experience with you. Hey, Merla on Instagram. How are you? Good to see you there. So let's get into the content for today. What you ideally would like to achieve on social media is that you put a post out there and everybody that's following you as a friend on Facebook or a follower on Instagram, they're just your people. And because they're your people and they connect with you and that you've got no like and trust and all that kind of stuff, that they engage with you. So one of your goals is to get more like-minded people to you on your networks. So imagine if you had 5,000 of your friends on Facebook. And I'm not suggesting that you go to, have a goal to get 5,000 friends. But let's say you did have 5,000 friends and they were all really highly targeted people that loved what you did and what you said and whatever. How do you think your engagement would be? Probably pretty good. Same with Instagram. If all your followers were highly targeted people and they're your people and, they love your content, then they're more likely to engage. So here's the deal. How do you fill up your friends list or followers on Instagram with your ideal prospects? Okay. This comes down to, I'll say it again, said it before, your daily method of operation and what you do every day, because your net worth is equal to your network. If your network is small, if you've only got a few hundred people like friends on Facebook and even less than that on Instagram, it's going to be hard for you to be successful online. You need to connect with a lot more people. The beautiful thing about the internet and social media is that there are billions of people on it. If any of you have a limited mindset in, I just can't find the right people, you're just not thinking clearly. There are billions of people on social media and there are people waiting for you to show up. There are people waiting to read your post and join you in your company and buy your products and services or become a client or whatever it is that you do. There are enough people out there for every single one of us in this industry to build a thriving team. But you've got to build your network. So you've got to build up your friends on Facebook. You've got to build up your followers on Instagram. But how do you do that? One, you've got to work on it every single day. You eat every day, you sleep every day, hopefully you brush your teeth every day, hopefully you make your bed every day. This is your everyday thing in growing your network because you want to put more dollars in the bank account by growing your business, okay? That's how you need to think about this. So then how do we find the people to build our following, to build our friends list on Facebook, build our followers on Instagram, all that kind of stuff? Is you need to do a little bit of research, just a little bit, not a lot. Don't get stuck in over analyzing the people that you connect with. It'll just do your head in and you'll just slow yourself right down. Facebook as a platform gives you suggested friends. Start there. Start there. Facebook and Instagram as well are tracking everything you look at, everything you research, everything you click. I know that's a little bit scary. Yes, agreed. But Facebook is tracking our activity. And the suggested friends come from people that are doing the same things that you are looking at the same people as you. You're looking at a guru, somebody else is looking at a guru in your space, your niche area. You might come up as a suggested friends. If you've got mutual friends, those kind of things, you come as a suggested friend. So if you don't know where to start with friends, start there, okay? I would say minimum 5 a day, new friends or new followers on Instagram. So to pick your platform, you might be doing both. Maximum 20. Don't go over 20, you'll get flagged. Okay, Instagram you could do a bit more, but Facebook don't do any, and that's a fair effort if you're doing that anyway, any more than 20 friends a day. But pick your battles, look at the profiles, look at them quickly. Do they look like a normal human being? Have you got similar interests? Maybe friend request them. Do or don't you send a message with a friend request? That's totally up to you. Some do, some don't. Sometimes it's nice. It helps you stand out from the crowd saying, oh, I see we've got mutual friends. I just thought it might be cool to connect. Just that's all you need to say. You don't need to go over and above. You don't need to put an essay there. You don't need to, it's not, a big deal to friend request somebody. It's just like, oh, I see we've got some mutual friends. It might be cool if we connected. Okay. And build up that friends every day. Okay. Now, here's what you do. And this works on Facebook. It doesn't work on Instagram. But here's what you do on Facebook. You could, if you wanted to, go and clear out your friends list and get rid of the old and make room for the new, like every 90 days. You could even, you might want to write this down, but it is a paid strategy. It'll cost you $50. It's a paid strategy, so it's just a suggestion. You don't have to do it. But if you build up your friends list, build up your friends list, build up your friends list, and let's say you're one of those people that got taught, yeah, you got to get up to 5,000 friends, which you don't. But let's say you're building it up and you've got really low engagement. So you know that a lot of people there are not your people because you're not getting much engagement. You can go to a website, you can pay them $50 and they can remove all the inactive people. And then you can start building it back up again. So imagine if you started doing this. This is a long-term strategy, but imagine if you did this over 12 months. So you're adding new people, if you are really active, but it would cost you more money. Like you'd have to have some coin in the bank to want to do it every month. That would probably be overkill. But if you cleaned it out every 90 days, like every 3 months, cleaned it out, the people that had no interaction with you, what it didn't engage, no like, no love, no comment or whatever, and you went through an automatic process where it cleaned it out and then you started building up again. Clean it out 90 days later, build it up again. And could you imagine having like friends on your Facebook or followers on your Instagram that are your people because they've engaged? Imagine what happens over months of doing this process of having the right kind of people in front of you, the right eyeballs in front of you. You put content out and people engage. So here's the website. I'll just share it with you so you can store it. I'm not saying you need to use it. It is a paid strategy. It's $50, but you could do it every now and again. Okay, so just write this down. Paladin. Paladino. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Let me say that again. Paladino marketing. Did you get that? Somebody put it in the comments. Paladino marketing.com/. So .com/online-store. Anyone? I'll put it in the comments. I'm just mindful. I'll put it in the comments. I'm just mindful that when I put it on the comments, it only shows up on my business page. It doesn't show up on the group. So I'll put it on the business page. So if you get confused with that or you don't have a pen on you, you can go back to my business page and look in the comments section. paladinomarketing.com/online-store. I'll just put that in the comments section. So that's interesting. The YouTube symbol came up. Oh, somebody else must have done it. Okay, all good. Oh, it's appeared on YouTube and Facebook. Cool. So Instagram, it's not there, but I'll put it in the comments section after I've finished going live. So just think longer term about the people that are there. Your network is equal to your net worth. If you're talking to the right people and you're building up your friends list or your followers, so right, just that strategy that I was talking about, that's a Facebook friends strategy. It's not something you can use on Instagram. So that might be a manual process of cleaning out, your followers. Don't overanalyze that kind of stuff though. Just keep moving forward. But every day, 90 days, you could clear out your list manually, something like that. But imagine if you could build up over time, like majority of the people that are your friends on Facebook or your followers or Instagram, and they're your tribe. They're your kind of people. Your engagement will go through the roof. Your algorithm will then start working for you in a more effective way. And you're just going to get better results in your business because you're talking to your people. As well as that, if you are, and we just had a big chat about this, I just had a Zoom call with my network marketing team, is if you're not using, so Instagram people, this is a Facebook thing. If you're not using friends lists, like clean out your friends, maybe go through that strategy or clean it out manually, and then going through that list and, you're pre-qualifying people and put them on a Facebook list and then only post to that list. Target people strategically. There are so many things that you can do that are simple that you could teach a new person to do in your business. Everyone's trying to learn the cool stuff, attraction marketing, reels, TikTok, this, that, and whatever. But if you're not getting the basics, like I spoke about on my live yesterday, and you're not growing your network, like you should always be growing your network on your personal profile, Instagram, if you're on it, and business page, if you've got one, group, you should always be looking to get new members. If you've got new members, if you don't have new members on a group, new people on a business page, new friends on a personal profile, you're talking to the same people. And if you're getting no engagement now, you can put a hell of a lot of effort into your content. But if you're talking to the same people all the time and those people aren't engaging, you need to go and grow your network. Does this resonate with anyone about the fact that you might need to go and find some new people to talk to? You might need to grow your network a little bit more on your personal profile. Or you might need to put a little bit more effort in your daily method of operation to grow your network a bit more on your personal profile, to grow your followers more on Instagram, to grow your followers more on a business page, to grow your members in your group. It has to be a priority. Your network is equal to your net worth. You can put amazing content out there, but if they're not your tribe, if they're not listening, if they're not gelling with you, what's the point? So always be building up your network, bringing in new people into your tribe and clearing it out maybe every 90 days. So who you are talking to are the right people, and then you start building it up again. Okay, I hope you're following along with this, because when you end up with like thousands of friends on your Facebook that are interested in the things that you do or follow the same, interests, like, you might be into health and wellness, you might be into jewelry, you might be into finance, you might be into Bitcoin, you might be into fashion, you might be into makeup, you might be into weight loss, all those kind of things. There's nothing wrong with networking with other people that have got the same interests as you, because you never know when somebody has built up that know, like, and trust factor after a while. That's like, I've been following you for a while and you're speaking my language. Like, and I'd love to know a little bit more about what it is you do. It's time that we talked. There are leaders that come into my network marketing team that watch people. Do not be disillusioned that people aren't sitting in the background just watching. There'll be somebody watching this live of mine that watches, regular lives of mine, and I would never, ever, ever comment. Never comment. They just watch. So I know that's happening with me. It's happening with you. You might do live videos and not get many views or not get much interaction. You might put a post out there and, not get much engagement on it, or you might put a story out there. But you can tell with stories, you can actually look at the people that are looking at you. I guarantee you, someone is always watching. You just want the right eyeballs watching. And if you're serious about this business, on a personal profile on Facebook, we actually want less family and friends and more colleagues and entrepreneurs and industry people or fitness people or, whatever, health and wellness people or whatever it is that you do. You want to connect with more of those people so you can build from a personal profile, but in an attraction marketing way, not buy my stuff and not millions of, before and afters, and everybody gets sick of looking at them. Like, you got to work out what content you're putting out there. So just checking if there's any comments here. Yes, grow your network. Yes, it resonates with me, makes total sense. And from Laurie here, it's like trying to communicate with someone from another country that doesn't speak your language. Lots of smiles and politeness, but zero understanding of each other. Dan, how true this is. So look into the future and put the effort in, because you may not see the benefit of this today or tomorrow or next week. But if you follow this strategy over a number of months and you weed out the people, like you're actually looking at the people that are looking at you and friend requesting you, and do not accept every friend request that you get. I'm quite picky with mine. And I can see, if somebody looks like a normal person and I can kind of tell that they're in the industry or have similar interests, then I'll accept them. But I'm certainly not going to accept people that doesn't look like they've got a real profile, or they're in an army uniform, or, ladies, the ones that I'm talking about, the army uniform or the doctor's uniform or something like that. And that's all that's on their profile. I don't accept those people. Just be choosy with who's incoming, but you want to send a lot of outgoing requests. You want to follow a lot of people on Instagram, but then don't be afraid to clean it out like every 90 days and start building it up again. So again, look at the goal here. If you've got a lot of cool people hanging out with you on your socials and you post something, you're going to get more engagement. When you get more engagement, your algorithm will work for you. You'll get your tribe, of people, and things will just start growing for you. Okay. Yeah, Laurie, working on a boat, wife died, has a daughter. So, the story that you get from some people that try to friend request you. So don't be afraid to be picky either. But, work on this and work on growing your network wherever you're hanging out. Merla, it seems like my suggested friends are just friends of my friends. They might be. So that's one way the algorithm picks it up. So there's nothing wrong with that, but you make that choice. But once you start widening your network and going outside your immediate, so you, like Merla, you might just have a small network at the moment, but you start expanding your network and friend requesting other people, then you'll get more suggested friends that are friends of people that you don't really know. So if you've had a fairly narrow friends list for a while, you've got a bit of work to do. And there's nothing wrong with friending people that are friends of yours. Okay, just look at it like it as, building relationships and creating new connections, which is what we talked about yesterday, of like-minded people. Okay, all right, so I'm going to leave it there. Add it into your DMO, start building your networks. Look at, the friend incoming friend requests, the people that are following you. Do you want to follow them back on Instagram? That kind of thing. And start building your network with your ideal prospect in mind. And when you've got a network full of people that talk the same language as you and like listening to you, etc., you'll get much more engagement. Therefore, you'll get, more bang for your buck out of the algorithm, and things will just start changing for you. Trust me, it works. Okay. So if there's any opportunity for you to grab your digital ticket to Digital Network Alive, go to attractionmarketing.com/Helen. There's a $200 discount on those tickets, so don't forget that. You will not see me in this particular chair, for 2 weeks. So we have to be up about 3 a.m. Monday morning. We've got a flight our first flight is at 6:30 in the morning, my Tuesday morning, which will be your Monday for some of you. And we don't live in the city where the airport is. So we need to drive from here to the city in plenty of time. And then we start our journey to Vegas. So my husband is coming with me, my husband, Paul. So follow along for the next couple of weeks. Anybody that's going to Vegas, I will see you there. I look forward to having a gin and tonic or a margarita with you. I'm just really excited for this opportunity. And thank you for those of you that are supporting me along the journey with my passport and everything else. And I look forward to sharing, everything that I can with you over the next couple of weeks. So watch this space. All right. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye.